Hey there, Cancer, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of September 2023, and we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies. Also, Cancer, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Interesting. Okay. Also, Cancer, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. All right. Well, you're definitely coming out of a very difficult period. I can see that. There is a lot of toxic energy showing up here, but I don't feel like it's yours. I feel like you're overcoming this very, very difficult energy. The main energy for your reading this month is the Devil. So again, I don't feel like this is your own demons. It could be, but I don't feel like it is. Especially because of the recent past. I feel like you were dealing with somebody who was very, very, very difficult. In the recent past, you get the Five of Pentacles, the Judgment, and the Five of Cups. Somebody abandoned you. Somebody left you high and dry, out in the cold, like somebody walked away, and you did feel a loss. This is in your recent past. You did feel a loss. You did feel like, oh my gosh, I lost somebody significant. I lost a significant connection. It wasn't easy for you, but you made the decision to end this. Whether you actually said the words or not, your higher self is showing me, no, I knew this was done. I decided this was done. Because of the past, because of something they did or some things they did and said in the past. You're like, enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. Boy, do I want to clarify that. Okay, the current situation, you get the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and the Lovers. Yeah, you're showing me it took a lot. It took a lot of work for me to decide to get up and walk away and leave this connection because it was an intense connection. Like I literally, like the Lovers. The Lovers is the most emotionally charged card in the entire tarot deck. It's very intense. It's very deep. This connection was very deep. And you're showing me it took a lot of work on my part to get to the point where I'm like, okay, gotta go. Enough is enough. I have to leave this connection. Now, in the near future, you get the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. I don't know if you somehow still have to keep interacting with this person somehow, because I do see an energy here where it's like, okay, I still have to like engage with this person, whether you work together, whether this person literally just won't stop texting you, whether you're married to them and you have kids and you have to keep talking to them. I don't know what this is, but this person's energy isn't going away, and you're showing me it is so hard for me, right, to just like wipe the slate clean and start over because I have to still like keep engaging with them. All you want is just new beginning, new start, you know, fresh start. And it's literally very difficult for you to have that because you're showing me like I still have to keep giving my energy to this person. I still have to keep receiving energy from them. And you don't like it. You don't like it. Let's see. Let's take a look at the Devil, which is the main energy for your reading this month. The Devil is clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Justice, and the Page of Cups. Yeah, you thought at some point, you thought everything was going to get fixed, everything was going to get resolved. You saw you and this person together for the long term, right? And it's like either they apologized multiple times for their behavior or you're expecting an apology. I don't know. But regardless of the apology aspect, I see, you're showing me like I saw my life with this person. I saw this connection going the distance, being something very, very long term. And you just thought that somehow everything would get fixed. Everything would get resolved. Divine balance would be restored. And again, maybe they apologized and you're like, okay, this apology fixed everything. But it didn't. It really, really didn't. Or maybe you're still waiting for an apology to fix everything. I don't know. We'll see more once we clarify the energies. But you're like, yeah, this wasn't supposed to end this way. This wasn't supposed to end, period. Like I saw this connection being like long term. Let's take a look at the Five of Coins in the recent past, the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Five of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Pentacles, again, the Queen of Cups, and the Devil, which you just got. Yeah, this person just left you high and dry. They just abandoned you. And you're showing me like, I love them, they love me, despite their toxic energy, despite how difficult they were, despite all the hardships, like, I still know that they love me, I still love them, and they abandon you, and they really abandon you. You're showing me the Five of Pentacles twice. This isn't just like, hey, you know, this isn't working for me, walk away. Like, they literally just, poof. It was a significant loss, and it hurt. It really, really, really hurt. It's in the recent past. I can see the pain. I can see the anxiety that this caused you. But it's in the recent past. So I don't know if you're over it or you're still working through it. We'll see. We'll see in the current situation. Let's take a look at the Judgment in the recent past for you. The Judgment is clarified by the Judgment again, the Lovers, which you get again in the current situation, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you showed me, you're like, in the recent past, right, before this abandoning happened, you decided this is the connection for me, this is the person for me, I don't want anybody else, like, this is the love of my life. It's not just you and your person here in the 3D world. You recognize, like, you felt that this is your higher self and their higher self. And you're showing me, like, again, despite the difficulties, despite all the hardships, this person was not easy to love, by the way. This person was, they took a lot of energy, let me tell you. But you're showing me, I still decided, like, I want this connection. I want to love them. They make me happy. So I'll work through the hardships. Like, I'll just deal with it. We'll figure out a way to make it through. And then they up and walked away. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in the recent past. The Five of Cups is clarified by the Fool, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're showing me, I wish I could just like wave a magic wand and just wipe the slate clean. Just forget about this person, forget about all the energies, forget about how much they hurt me, forget about how much I love them, forget about all the pain. I just wish I could just like snap my fingers and poof, it would all disappear. I could erase all of this, right? The past hurts. I can see that the past hurts. And what hurts even more is that you're going through emotional pain here in the recent past. And you're still showing me I still love them. I would still offer them my cup of love. And I would still receive their cup of love towards me. Despite everything. Again, like you in your mind, you're like, this was my person. That was it. But now that they walked away, you're like, I wish I could just completely erase everything from my mind. Erase them, erase the love, erase the pain. Just erase everything. Let's look at the current situation. I want to see what the Eight of Pentacles is for you in the current situation. Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. You're doing a lot of work. You're doing a lot of work right now to resolve this internal conflict that you have. First of all, you're very guarded. You're literally like, everybody stay back. I don't want to deal with anybody. Like, I literally just want to sit here in my own little fortress and like be left alone. Beyond that though, I can see that you're spending a lot of time up in your head rethinking this whole thing. This person, this connection, what happened, what they said, everything is just like living in your head rent free. And if it was up to you, you're just like, I wish I could just get out of my head and stop thinking about this, but you can't. So what you're doing is you're like, okay, I have to work through this. I have to literally like it's a job. I have to work on not being this defensive, not being this guarded, not thinking about this much. And it's taking a lot of work. I can see that. I can see you're literally like, I have to actually work at this to get out of my own head. Let's take a look at the Six of Swords in the current situation. Six of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords, Three of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, which you just got. Yeah. You're healing. You are healing. It's going to take time, and you know it's going to take time, but you're showing me like I'm working on healing. I'm working on leaving this connection behind. I'm working on not thinking about it as much. I'm working into moving into calmer energies. I'm working on all of that. And I know that, you know, in divine time, I will heal from this. This isn't going to hurt forever. I just don't know exactly when. It's not, I don't know if it's going to take a week, a month, a year. Like I know at some point I'm going to not hurt as much and I'm going to heal from this, but I don't know when that's going to happen. And in the meantime, you're like, you know what? Even if it's slow progress is still progress. So I'm working. You're kind of chugging along and you're just like, yep. Very mature way of like looking at this. You're able to go through your feelings and feel the pain and feel the love, but you're also able to kind of like, you know, be like, look at like a bird's eye view where you're like, okay, I know this isn't going to suck forever. Let's take a look at the Lovers in the current situation. The Lovers is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups. Yeah, on the one hand, this connection, obviously, you're not healed from it yet. You're still working on healing from it. But the love is still there, the connection is still there, the emotion is still there. On the same time, you're also like, look, I have to focus on myself. I'm single now. I have to focus on my independence, my stability, my needs, my desires. So it's kind of like two polar opposites, right? You're taking the energy to focus on yourself, and then on the same time, this connection, which again, the ties are still there energetically, this connection is still kind of like pulling on you. So you're kind of being pulled in two directions, and you're showing me like, I'm overwhelmed. I'm very confused because I thought I was over this, and then I get pulled and I start feeling all these things, but then I work on like, detaching from this and moving on and healing, and then sometimes I think I do, but then I get pulled right back. So there's a little bit of confusion happening here in the current situation for you. And at the bottom of the deck, before I shuffled, you get the Six of Pentacles. And right here in the near future, you get the Six of Pentacles again. So let's see what all this is about. Six of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. Yeah, energetically, you and this person are still exchanging energies. So I don't care if you guys aren't talking in the 3D world, if you guys just blocked each other, it doesn't matter. Energetically, you guys are still very much connected, and you're still very much exchanging energies. And deep down, you feel like you want a reconciliation, or this person is kind of like throwing their energy on you and being like, I want to reconcile, I want to reconcile, I want to reconcile. Now here in the 3D world, nothing's actually happening. There's no communication, nothing's happening, nothing like that. But because you guys are still energetically connected, because you guys are still energetically tied, right, you can feel what they're feeling. And you're feeling reconciliation. So again, I don't know if this is you wanting it, they want it, or the both of you do, but somebody here is strongly showing me nothing's happening in the 3D world, but I feel the energy that somebody wants a reconciliation. Let's take a look at the Ten of Wands in the near future. Ten of Wands is clarified by the Sun, Six of Wands, King of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, stirring up strongly here. Yeah, it's hard for you. It's hard for you because all you want to do is just successfully get past this. You want to get back to the place where you're happy, where you're feeling yourself, where you're confident, and it's just so difficult because you're getting pulled in a bunch of different directions. On the one hand, this connection is pulling you. On the other hand, this person that you're connected to wants a reconciliation. On the other hand, you're kind of like, look, I need to focus on myself and do my own thing. Then you've got this pain of being abandoned. Then you still have the love that you feel for them. So you're literally getting pulled energetically in like a bunch of different directions. And you're like, this is weighing on me. This is difficult for me. I just want to get past this. Like, I just want to move past this and successfully overcome whatever this difficult energy is. Let's take a look at this Ace of Pentacles because it's kind of been, grabbing my attention from the beginning of the reading. Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. You're crystal clear on the fact that you're going to have this new beginning. Not between you and this person necessarily, but you're going to be able to start a brand new chapter. You know that, okay? But for some reason, there's still doubts in your head. You're like, how long is this going to take? I've been in this pain energy and this struggling energy for a while. And logically, I know this isn't going to last forever, but it literally feels like this is never going to end. So I do see you kind of starting to question a little bit in the near future. When is this pain going to come to an end? When is all this overthinking going to come to an end? When am I going to have my new beginning? So let's see what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Cancer. From the universe, you get the Hanged Man, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords. You're stressing because you're like, I feel like I literally just can't release myself from this soul connection. As much as I try to get over it, as much as I try to focus on myself and heal and move past it, it's like this connection lives in my head rent-free, and not only does it stress you out, it keeps you up at night, it causes you anxiety and pain, and you're showing me I just feel stuck, like this connection's never going to go away. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, but you are actually making progress towards healing in the current situation, and you know that, you recognize that, but it's still, again, because you're getting pulled in so many directions, it's difficult for you to actually feel like, okay, I am making progress. So, Cancer, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped and resonated. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a cup of coffee. Donation link is below, and any and every amount is greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for tuning in, Cancer, and I will see you here on the next one.